Good morning. It's Jo here from Avalon by Nature. Welcome. Um, yeah, today is a fun day. It's Friday, the 1st of May. So happy May Day. Um, yeah, so the purpose of today's get together is to share with you some tarot wraps and pouches made by the Queen of Cups Handmade here in Newcastle. And I'm very excited to have some pouches to share with you. They are for sale. They are all $30. And the beauty about these pouches is that they are, I had my notes, I should have brought them. No, they are all handmade. They are made from vintage fabrics. And good morning. And the folding wraps are made from recycled sari fabric, and they're all lined with silks. And a couple of the other pouches that I've got here are cotton pouches, and cottons, combinations of cottons and silks. So they're all exquisitely made, and they're all just really divine. So I just wanted to share them as a live looking at them rather than just taking static photos and hoping that my photos will do them some justice. So instead, I'm going to hope that the video is going to do them some justice. So firstly, I wanted to show you these very simple little calico pouches. So, hi Patricia, how are you? Nice to meet you. These have been lino cut and printed. So Eden has done her own design and then lino cut and printed them onto these little pouches. So these pouches are $10 each. So they've just got one little drawstring. Yep. And I'll just show you the last one, and then I'll show you so some of these have got some, can you see the silver paint or silver marker to embellish the sun. There we go. So, or the moon, sorry, that one's the moon, this one's the sun. Whoop, there we go. And so the size that they will fit, so this is a nice little Lenormand size deck. So that's 36 cards. It's in a container itself, but it gives you an idea of the size that it will carry. There we go. Of course, you can use these pouches for anything at all that you want to put in a pouch. I do have a mini deck. So it's got this size here, and that will fit quite nicely into the pouch as well. So you've got the option of a few smaller decks that will fit into that. Yes, so that's these little calico pouches, and they're very sweet. You could use them for anything that you would normally put into a pouch. Okay, so onto the wraps. And so this is the first one. So these are the ones that have been made with the recycled sari fabric. And I'll put it that way. There we go. That's better. I'm trying to see over it so I can see that it's actually in. But okay, and so this is the lining. So Eden has matched the lining fabric with the outer fabric. Now, this is the size of the deck. So this is actually a tarot deck that has been trimmed. So there's the 78 cards there, so it's quite thick. And you can see that it does fit quite, where are we? There we go. It's not snug, there is room there, but you wouldn't get a book in there as well. So I'm just going to move that down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, alrighty. So it's snug, but it's not, there's still a bit of room. So we're just wrapping them around and using the long, there we go, sorry, using the long ribbon. The butterflies, yes, they are beautiful, aren't they? So it's a very autumny colour. Thanks, Patricia. So there you go. That's your tarot wrap. So that's the first one. They're very autumny colours, actually. Nice little sort of fawny brown. And then the nice, what would you call that? It's not burgundy. It's a burnt orange. There's sort of a burnt orangey red there. Yeah. So this is the first one. These wraps are exquisite. They're beautifully. They're handmade by Queen of Cups Handmade, who is Eden Seeker. She's up in Newcastle, and you can look at her Facebook page. So this one, here we go. This is the next one. So it's a lovely sort of leafy green pattern, green leafy pattern, and then lined with this beautiful burnt orange cotton. Now you can get quite a sizable deck there. This deck is actually a self-published one. Tracy Nichols in Maitland, East Maitland, and there's 100 cards in this one. I've used it quite a bit, so it's not kind of really squishy. So you can see it's quite a sizable deck. And yeah, it fits with care because these aren't mine. Hang on. There we go. So it fits quite well in there. So if you had a smaller deck, there would be heaps of room in there. So again, just popping them in there so it's nice and snug, just folding it around, and a really nice solid ribbon there. Really tactile. It's got a really nice feel to it. There we go. And just tuck it. Or you could do whatever you like, but you know, I've just been tucking them in just in there so it just holds in place. But once it's yours, you can tie it up however you choose. So that's that one. Now I'm not, there's no expectations of any buying and selling here right now. We can talk about that stuff later. This is purely fun. They are for sale, don't get me wrong, but this is just about showing you what is here and the beautiful work that Eden does. So this one, can you see? It's really, there's such autumny colours actually. They're really, really beautiful. So you've got, can you see the colours of that? All right. There we go. And then lined with beautiful purple. On the inside, it's a very deep purple. So this deck, okay, so this is another tarot deck. So there's 78 cards in this one. This is silk. Actually, this isn't sari silk. I think this is ordinary. This is, oh no, it might be. They're all different. They're all that little bit different. Yeah, so you can see the sizing of that. So these are going to fit your standard tarot cards, I guess, from US Games printed, and Lo Scarabeo printed cards. So they're kind of what we often see in the shops there. This Green Witch Tarot it comes in a gift set, but it has the same sort of sizing as the others that you see. So you're not going to get a book in with it, but you can always put the book separately. But they fit, sorry, I've got to keep it up. They fit that really snugly there. And quite a nice contrasted ribbon there. So it's a very long one. So it wraps around. You've got a beautiful tarot pouch for your cards. We've got a lot, so make a cuppa. Alrighty, so this one, I really love this one. It's so bold. The colours are really, I mean, the pattern is really bold. So it's a deep blue, it's a navy blue, and then it's got sort of like this burnt orange. I'm conscious I've got a bit of a glare coming in from the window, so maybe I might turn this way. That's a bit better, isn't it? I thought the light would help me, but it's actually glaring. There we go. You can see that colour better. Actually, I'll show you this other one better because it was a bit muted because of that light, wasn't it? There you go. The colour's much better now. You can see that. Yeah. Okay. So, and then on the lining, this is the lining. So it's got that nice burnt orange. Again, I'm hoping I'm describing this right. This is what I call burnt orange. I'm hoping that's right. What did I do? I didn't put any cards in that one. Just give me 2 seconds. I think that one is going to be a little bit small. It just seemed a little bit snugger. I think, there we go. So this was the one that was trimmed, but it's the tarot. There's 78 cards in there. So you can see you could probably take a deck. I just didn't want to force it in a hurry, but you could probably take a deck that they're all the same, this sort of wider size. Anyway, that didn't come through. But anyway, yeah, so, and then it's got these gorgeous string. And then there's a very cute little bone bead on the end. How cute is that? Here we go. So that's that one. I should probably keep those open just in case some of the cards. Yes, I do. All right, let's try this one now. Okay, here's another blue one. Isn't that pattern beautiful? So this is silk and then lined with this beautiful cream or ecru lining. And they're just so, you know, beautifully edged and sewn, and you can't see any stitching, and it's just so beautiful. I wish I could make beautiful stuff like this. They are nice colours, aren't they, Patricia? Yep. And just so nicely paired. You know, a lot of thought and consideration has gone into the pairing of these fabrics. Yeah, so there's your standard kind of tarot deck going into that one, and then wrapping, and then beautifully contrasting burgundy, or a red actually. It looks burgundy in the video, but it's actually quite a red ribbon. So that turns what looks like a single colour into something really striking. There we go. The reason I get the kind of like the angles wrong is that my camera is in the middle of the laptop, but the screen is to the left, and so I'm kind of working with the screen, forgetting that the camera is at the top. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it in the middle there. Anyway, there we go. That's that one. And then look at this one. Look at the colours on these. It's beautiful little peacock feathers. And then lined with this beautiful tealy, and it's shimmery. So this is silk again, silk and cottons. No, this is all cotton. This feels all cotton. Yeah, aren't they gorgeous fabrics? And this one has, this one takes, oh, there we go. That's the rider weight. The rider weight. So this takes your standard US Games, AGM Muller, I suppose, card size. So it fits very nicely into there. You wouldn't be able to get a book in there, so it's just enough room for the cards without, oh, thank you. So just enough room for the cards without needing the book in there as well. And then a very nice little satiny ribbon to wrap around. Yeah, I love that. There we go. The colours on that are beautiful. Okay, so that's the wrap styles, and now we've got some pouches. So they're differently made, just as exquisitely made. They're beautiful. They are a pouch with a little, what do you call that, a little strap. So this is the fabric on this one, and this is sari silk as well, I'd say. It's almost batik-y in a way, isn't it? So if you look a little bit closer, this is actually a little bit raised. It's a little bit raised. Can you see that? Yeah. That's a really gorgeous little design. There we go, get the camera right. And then lined with silk as well. And so the deck I'm popping into that one is Wisdom of Avalon cards, and these are Hay House published cards. So that gives you an idea of the size that this pouch will take really comfortably. Now it takes the cards, they are snug, so I've got to just pop them in very carefully. There's 36 cards in this, I think. Of course, it's not on the back of the book. It's on the box, which is over there. I'm not going over there. So you can see it's quite, there's not a lot of room for anything extra. So, but the Hay House cards, you wouldn't get the book in there. That would just really push the friendship. But the Hay House cards are usually that size. So this would be perfect for any of the ones that are published. So your angel cards and your, yeah, butterfly cards, flower cards. There we go. So obviously I've done that in a hurry, but you would sit that. There we go. So that's how that sits. So they're really nice and snug, and the cover stays on, the flap stays on really nicely. So that's the first one. Look at the colours on this one. How divine is this? I think I'm having a purple day. I think Eden had a purple day. Purple and blue day. And then it's lined with this amazing sort of almost, it's do you remember that fabric in the 90s? I think it was, stonewash. That's it. So it's almost like a stonewash fabric. These are very cute. So what have I got in here? I've got the original Wild Unknown. So you can see the Wild Unknown had quite thick cards, and there's 78 there. So you can see that's, gosh, where did I have the Rider-Waite? I'm going to do this. I think the Rider-Weights are in this one. I shouldn't have rolled them up. No, that one is, okay, Rider-Waite. Here it is. So you can see, excuse me, you've got the Rider-Waite, and then you've got the Wild Unknown. So you can see this is the Wild Unknown, this is the Rider-Waite. So you can see the difference in the thickness. So you wouldn't be able to put this thicker one, self-published one, in the wrap, but both of them would fit really nicely inside the pouch. So now the good thing about these particular decks, and many people have these, is that it had a little paper explanation, so they fit in there as well. And again, just the folding over and tucking in through the little pouch there. Yeah, so this is these pouches. There's that one. Then we've got this design. Oh, it actually needs to sit that way. Oh, that's upside down. That's the way. Yeah, because when it folds over, it will then be like that. So that is a little bit larger, it feels. I've got the Naked Heart Tarot in there and the book as well. And that sort of sat in there quite well. But it would take anything that's smaller. Hi, do you have any angel cards? How many sets? I've been looking for a set, can't find one I like. I do have some. Always dangerous to mention something you're not sure if you actually have in stock. Let me have a finished look at these, and then I can have a look for you. I've got quite a range of cards. I'm not sure if any of them are angel. I'm not sure what I've got in there at the moment. Yeah, so these are cotton, and then we've got the nice white calico. No, actually no, that has a pattern on the inside. There we go. There's a pattern of circles on the inside, and because the light is seeing through, maybe that will work better. Let's see. Yeah, I can still see the pattern on the other side. Oh, there you go. Can you see the pattern on that? So they're like little circles, not concentric circles, they're overlapping circles. See if we can get it up a little bit closer. If I get too close, it won't focus. So there we go. Anyway, there is a pattern on there, trust me. Many wouldn't. Okay, so if you've got some cards that have been published by Rockpool Publishing, and I'll show you when you, so it'll be in a box that's like this, and you know, you'll have the book like this size, but the cards are just that little bit smaller. You'll have seen those, you'll know what the ones I'm talking about. So these pouches, we've got a wider pouch here. Nice, and very autumny colours again. Here we go. They're just lined with some silk. These are both silk. And this size takes the cards that are published by Rockpool Publishing. Where are we? There we go. Rockpool Publishing. So you can see there's actually quite a bit of space there, but Rockpool Publishing usually have, I think there's 36 cards. So you'll easily get the 36 cards into that one. Not the book, obviously, because the book is considerably larger. And then it folds over and looks when one tucks it through the little flap, the little there we go. How gorgeous is that? So neat and contained. I love them. They're so cute. And this one is really vibrant. Look at the colours on this one. It's like a jungle. Here we go. So a jungle of beautiful flowers. So it's lined in black. This is cotton. It's got really smooth, soft feel to it. Yeah. So these are pouches that are made by the Queen of Cups Handmade. That's Eden Seeker in Newcastle. And she makes them and I am selling them for her. So that's how you can obtain one of these pouches. So this size, you can see it's a little bit longer, but what I've done, I have the Sacred Journey of the Animal Realms. This was a self-published deck, and you know it's quite. Oh, hey, Dijon, they are beautiful fabric. They're all beautiful fabrics, actually. So that's a self-published deck, and the sizing. So in terms of the sizing, that's your Rockpool Publishing one that we just showed. This one is a little bit narrower. Whoops, there we go. A little bit narrower, but a bit longer as well. So just to give you a size comparison, there's actually quite a few cards in that one. Oh, I can't remember. This is probably about 36, but they're a bit thicker than the ones that you get from the mass published. And so you can see that they fit quite well into the pouch, including the book. So sometimes when the book is the same size as the cards, you can pop them in as well. So it's quite snug. There's a little bit of room. It's not, shove. You can put it in carefully and it all fits in very nicely. And then, my goodness, how pretty does that look? So tuck it in properly. I'm all thumbs now. There we go. Wow. How gorgeous is that? Here we go. So all of these tarot pouches, that's the last one. So we've got the jungle almost, no, the beautiful garden flowers. Yeah. I'll just do a quick run through so that you can see them all in a row. There we go. I don't know why this fabric, for some reason, when I see this fabric, it makes me think of that series, the Medici clan, or you know the one, the Italian clan, the Medici, both book, cards, and pouch. So what's happening here, Dijon, is that I'm showing you the pouches. The books and the cards are not for sale because they're all my own decks. But if you're looking, yeah, I will send you a message about how to get what's in that pouch. So which one was that? Was that this one here, was it, Dijon? Yeah, so that's this one. So this one's the tarot pouch as well. It's beautiful. Embellished, embossed silk. There we go. How gorgeous is that? Okay, alrighty. I'll message you afterwards. Thank you. Okay, so this was this tarot wrap. So these are your standard US Games, Los Scarabo tarot sized wraps. Here we go, that one. This was the fabric. This one had a smaller deck in it, but that doesn't mean it couldn't hold a larger. Yeah, you're welcome. The beautiful green floral. Okay, we'll work it out after. Okay, so this was the one that had the little bone bead on the end. This was the butterfly one. I think this was the first one that I showed. Gorgeous butterfly pouch. And this beautiful green leaf. So it had the beautiful orange. Everything's beautiful. Sorry, I haven't got a new word. That's my word for today. There we go. So that's that one. And of course, we've got the 4 lino cut printed little pouches. Right, so what's happened there is we've got 2 moon ones. We've got the printed, they're both printed. This one's been embellished with the silver pen and silver paint, sorry. And then this is the sun, and the sun has been embellished with the gold paint. All right, so those little pouches are $10, and the fabric ones, these are all $30 plus postage. And the lady who made them is the Queen of Cups Handmade, and she's here in Newcastle. Okay, well, hey Danielle, you've just arrived at the end. Awesome. I hope you like those. I was just thought they were just beautiful when I Eden brought them around to show them to me, and I was like so excited that she's allowed me to sell them on her behalf. So yes, if there's any of those that you like the look of, please let me know. But I hope you enjoyed looking at them as much as I enjoyed showing them to you. All right. I hope you have an awesome day. And looks like the sun's out again. But I don't know about you, but it's really cold here at the lake. But I hope you have an awesome day. Okay. Catch you later. Bye.